Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, this is gonna just see it's such a random episode, but it was something that I just started thinking on, and I was like, no, I wanted to talk on when Justin Bieber emerged in the scenes because he was somebody that, you didn't really know him, but you knew that he was like one of the most popular people when it came to just YouTube, making music, all that stuff. Like he's somebody where I'm like, wow, like that man literally like he just blew up one day. Like that's the crazy thing about it. That's honestly like should be everybody's motivation when it comes to being a content creator. It don't matter what you're doing, just post, and I guarantee and I promise you one day you're gonna look up and yeah, you're gonna be on that status of Justin Bieber where you got like literally people crying over you, people getting surgeries to look like you. What else? Like, I mean, even there was at times where I was getting into it with Justin Bieber fans because it was like, what is going on right now, man? But yeah, it was wild. Like, that time frame, like, cause with, like, what, he started blowing up, like, what, maybe, like, the late 2000s and, like, maybe, like, what, 2009 or something and stuff. So, yeah, it was, like, it was around that time, I think. I think, cause was I in middle school or high school? I think it was between that time frame. I think it might have just when I was just starting, high school, or it was like already like high school. Well, no, I think I had just started. I think it might have been my freshman year or 8th grade year in middle school, but it was around that time. But anyways, no, I just remember like looking up one day, and then of course like the main song, Baby, that song just blew up. How many views does that song has? I know that song gotta have like a gang of views now. Like it definitely has to be at 1 billion. If it's not at 1 billion, I'm like, so what happened? I'm like, cause that just don't even make sense. I'm like, it's literally the biggest song. Yeah, close to 3 billion views, bruh. Like it's a song that people still listen to till this day. Even Ludacris was on that song. That's one of, no, he did not. He performed that. No, I gotta watch that. They was all like, he performed that song like last year, and I'm like, nah. I don't know why. I'm like, I gotta see it. I gotta see him perform a song like in an adult version and stuff. Cause he was like a kid when he came out with that song. So, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So let's just talk on that, and then afterwards. So I remember when he started, like he was blown up from that, then he was doing some other songs, then he did a song with Skrillex. I think he did a song with Skrillex, and hold on for a second, let me see real quick. He didn't do a song with Skrillex. Hold on for a second. Whoa. Hold on, because I'm for certain I am okay. Justin Bieber, Skrillex. Okay, no, okay, so that's what it was. I looked up, so I had got rid of Justin Bieber's name because I had typed up baby Justin Bieber, and then I got rid of Justin Bieber, and then I said like Skrillex, and then yeah, it was like some other stuff, and I was like, I know for a fact, and then that song too has like over 1 billion views. Does like all of Justin Bieber's music just has over 1 billion views? Baby got 1 billion views. He did a video last month. He was like just a random short. He got like a official video, 3.4 million views. Okay, well, it's gonna have over 1 million views. If anything, it is gonna have over 1 million views. I gotta check that out. Well, like, why does it have so low views? And it's like this video was uploaded 3 months ago. I'm like, what is going on? That is crazy. But he uploaded a video last year called Ghost with 217 million views, and then he got the song Peaches that got 612 million views. Then there's like DJ Khaled, that song got a lot of views. Yeah, he was just out here just killing it, bro. Like I was like, wow, all right, it's like you can't even like be mad but no, all right. So that's one thing that I will say. So when he started emerging in the scenes, people was hating on him because this was at a time frame where it was not a good idea to be a kid in making music on the internet. It wasn't a good idea. Maybe if this would have been around the time like when Bow Wow was blowing up, okay, then maybe, just maybe. But this was like at a time where like internet trolling was getting as big as possible, bruh. Like you was not going to hide away from trolls. Like no, you were going to get trolled whether you liked it or not. So anyways, he starts blowing up. He starts getting a mad amount of hate. And then eventually got to a point where like that was an insult to get called. Like even Ice Cube had said that in 21 Jump Street, where he was like, you a bunch of Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber looking type people. And I'm like, dang, I mean, I wouldn't say that because for one, like, he's Caucasian and I'm African. I feel like I've been saying that and Ice Cube would have just been giving me his signature look. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to shut up now. Like, no, you go ahead. Give us the whole thing about being cops and stuff or undercover cops. I'm like, you go. My fault. But anyways, no, but it was like an insult to get called Justin Bieber or even to be listening to Justin Bieber. Now, I'm not going to say, now the thing is this. His music wasn't bad. Like when he was a kid, his music wasn't bad. It just got played too much. And my thing is this, when a song gets played too much, that's when people start hating it. Because if you got literally kids walking past you listening to it and singing it and all that stuff, you go to a mall, every store inside the mall is playing it. You go to a club, clubs are playing it. You go to church is like, okay, for one time only, we're gonna play some Justin Bieber, baby. And you're like, bro, I can't escape the Bieber. What is going on? You play video games and you're like, okay, I know there ain't gonna be nobody like in a Call of Duty lobby playing Justin Bieber. Sure enough, playing Justin Bieber music. You're like, okay, well, I know for a fact in a single player game where there's no music, you could go and play Skyrim, Dark Souls, whatever. I know they're not gonna have none of his music playing in there. Sure enough, there's an Easter. No, I'm playing. There ain't no Easter egg, but I'm just saying, like, his music was everywhere. It was everywhere. So yeah, overall, like, I do feel like that was the reason why he was getting so much hate. And then as he got older, bruh, alright, so I remember when he got, like, there's TMZ for some reason felt like they need to post about it. But anyways, a picture had leaked out of him. I think he was either drinking or smoking or something like that. And people really had this trend. Like, I think so. Even before I even get into the trend, before that, to really know how, like, diehard his fan base was, this dude decides that he was going to, like, do some show somewhere. And then when he was leaving, he had to go out on a boat to leave. Most people leave by car. He had to leave by boat, and people were following him with their boat. That is so scary. To know that you got that much fame to yourself. If I was him, I'd been frightened. It's like you gotta roll around with security and stuff. So anyways, but no, so let's talk on TMZ and what was like that whole time. But so anyways, TMZ, of course, being TMZ, posted or leaked out a picture of him where he was either smoking or drinking. There were fans of Justin Bieber that started the trend, cut for Bieber. Why? They were literally cutting themselves for Justin Bieber. That is not good. That is far from, bruh, like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, if I'm Justin Bieber, I gotta, like, question my career and be like, do I want to continue? Because this isn't good, man. This is not good to be in a situation like this. No. Like, I would not want nobody to be carrying on like that. No, that's something that I'm like, I've said it a lot of times, and I feel like a lot of people need to say that to your fans and to let them know, like, hey, I'm not this king. I'm not a god. I'm not, the greatest person in the world and stuff. I am just like you. I just so happen to come out with good music, okay? That ain't no different, because if a lot of people, if they just sat down and seen the talent that they have, they wouldn't be looking at Justin Bieber as like, oh, he's a god. We gotta bow down to him. We gotta kiss the ground that he walks on. Like, if you just, and the thing is this, and I'm not saying like, taking away like this man's career, but I'm just saying, people, you should not be carrying on the way that y'all was carrying on at one point in time for Justin Bieber. Now I just feel like people, they just only like his music now, which it should have been when he very first started emerging in the scenes. But yeah, it's like you just got it where it's like people are just, they were just going overboard with it. But Yeah, overall, so he got, I think he was smoking. I think he was smoking, and then but I think they was like over in Canada, like he was allowed to like drink and smoke and stuff. So I think there's like the age limit is different out there. You don't have to be 21 of age to drink and smoke. But anyways, I don't know what the age is, but anyways. Then I remember a picture had got leaked out. Or no. So what had happened was that he was up on stage. He was dancing. And then out of nowhere, he throws up. Now, this was at the point in time where I kind of started getting out of my shell when it comes to content creating. But I made a video saying, no, he was drunk. You doing all that moving and spinning around and you trying to like not act drunk, and then you that one spin around. The reason why I had to say I said that is because I just remember that scene in House Party, not this new House Party movie that's coming out, but the classic, the very first House Party movie. But there's a scene in there where one of the actors, where he was dancing, but he was drunk because he'd been drinking that whole night. He took, like, they were about to have a dance off. He spins, out of nowhere, falls out. All right, drunk the whole movie, bruh. The whole movie, to the point where he eventually got blacked out drunk. His friends had to take him home, and so they was like, okay, well, we're not gonna walk him inside the house. So this is, I kid you not, House Party is such a classic movie. But so anyways, they laid him on his front door, knocked on the door. They either knocked on the door or rang the doorbell, took off running down the street. And when his parent or whoever it was opened up the door, he just falls and collapses. That's like one of the funniest scenes I had to say in movie history. I'm like, no, that's the scene where it's like, I don't care how much of a bad day I'm having. If I'm watching that movie, it's, for one, the movie is just amazing. But anyways, but no, I start thinking of that. And I'm like, okay, well, that seems like that could be the case. All right, so I remember I made a video talking about it, and then yeah, Justin Bieber fan, they commented, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have, like, but this is at like a point I told people, I'm like, hey, look, I used to have a mouth on me back when I was younger. Like nowadays, I'm like, if somebody were to come at me over some Justin Bieber stuff, I'm like, I'm not even gonna give this person any time of the day. I'm not gonna look at their profile. I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm just gonna delete their comment and go on about my business. But anyways, but no, back then I was like, I just didn't care. I had no filter when it came to, you know, talking or roasting people and stuff. So anyways, now I have to say I have somewhat of a filter. But anyways, so I make that video. Person leaves a comment talking about, you don't know Justin Bieber. Shut up. You will never know who Justin Bieber is. He did trying to overall defending him. And so I remember, I think I clicked on one of the person's videos, and I'm like, bruh, if there's anything you should be worried about, it should be them piano teeth that you plastering all across those. Why did I say that? Like, I sit down and I think about it, and I'm like, dang, bruh. Like, no, that was messed up. To whoever that person is, I apologize. You know, that was in my younger days. I imagine, like, you know, that they're a beautiful person now, but yeah, it's like my younger days. I was just, I wasn't the type of person you wanted to have a conversation. Well, not like, well, you could have a conversation with me, but just don't be coming after me for no reason. You know, like, I'm not talking to you directly. I'm just making a video state my opinion, you know, so yeah, overall, like, I'm like, I'm like, just let me be, okay? Just let me be. But so anyways, I said that, and then that's when I think that's when it really had hit me, where it was like, wow, like, this man, he has a big fan base and things. I'm like, all right, you know. So I'm trying to think, how many views did that video get? Let me see real quick, because I'm like, I'm curious. I'm curious to see how many views. Justin Bieber. What was the last video I did about him? Was it that? No, wait a second. Oh no, okay. Dang, that video, it got 1,000 views, 1,003. I wonder if I can find that person's comment. No, I don't think I can find that person. Okay. So wait a minute, I'm like looking at dang, this is like 10 years ago. So I'm looking at one comment, I say, okay, there is, I don't even think I've used there. No, I did not use there properly. Oh, like, this is back then where I was like, my education was it wasn't fully developed yet. So, oh no, okay, so I just seen the comment. So it's like, really, I'm ugly. Oh, so she started it. So this whole time I was sitting here thinking I just said that. No, she started it. So I was like, really, I'm ugly and your teeth are 1,000 miles away from your mouth. GTFO, like, dang, bruh. Dang. I was on some stuff back then, man. I was like, Wow. There were people defending him. There was like one person said he was drinking milk, duh. And there's like, yeah, he drank milk before the concert. I'm like, you mean to tell me milk, bro? I've had milk and have like, bro, I have had milk and have played Michael Jackson The Experience right afterwards. I wasn't throwing up. So like, what's the issue? Dang, I'm like, yeah, that's just, dang, I did that video back in 2012. And then the next video I did about him was in 2013, and then the video after that, I did 3 videos on him all together and stuff. I was like, hey, I was just out here talking about Justin Bieber, man. But at the end of the day, I was like, yeah, but the girl didn't need to call me ugly. Like, if we gonna be honest, I was like, nah, she started it. I'm all like, you call me ugly, I'm gonna talk about you, all right? But no, after that, I do remember after I had said that. I think that's why I couldn't find the comments, because the girl, I think she ended up deleting that channel and stuff. So I was like, oh, well, I mean, hey, I hope them the best in life, but yeah, it's if you're gonna be coming after me, I'm gonna come after you, all right? So I'm gonna throw haymakers, okay? So I'm just saying, but then after that, it just seemed like that, as he started getting older, then it just seemed like the hype around him just died off. And then it just, people wasn't really like messing with him like how they were at one point. Like, he's still got a strong fan base, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I just think like now it's just, and it's been like that for years, where it's like people, they just look at him as another artist now. Like, yeah, he's always going to be Justin Bieber. He's always going to probably be one of the biggest artists of our time. But yeah, it just he doesn't get that like same attention that he did back in the day. Like, this man can walk up and down the streets with his wife chilling and stuff. Only people who don't really be worried about is photographers and things. But no, still though, I would if there might be that one Justin Bieber fan where it's all like, no, I gotta like shave him bald and stuff so I could just keep his hair and collect it for the rest of my life. Like, yeah, it's like fans like that. You gotta be careful of them, but. Other than that, though, like, it's good, though. It's good to see him in a good spot, and, in life and things. Like, that's one person where I'm like, hey, he came up from, like, just the most toxic, mud possible, and then he's a good person. I mean, he's always been a good person, but I feel like, now he just kind of has, like, a good image around him and stuff. So I think that's good. I think that's chilled, so. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 46 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. And we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. Also, if you are purchasing any drinks or powders from Poggers, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and we knock 10%, not 20, 10% off of your next purchase. Poggers has an energy powder, and they also have a sleep powder, so in case if you have nights where you can't sleep, there you go. And they also have like cups that you overall can like just bring as like a workout drink, whatever and stuff. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and for listening, and peace.